All right, before I plant these cactuses, I want to talk about what I did to prepare myself to plant these. So what I did was I basically went to my neighbor's yard. He probably doesn't know about it, so don't tell him. Shh. And I ended up cutting off the prickly pear cactus. The great thing about it is that on a prickly pear cactus, you can plant any of it. You can lay it flat on the ground; it'll root itself. You can stick it out sideways, upside down. I mean, there's multiple ways that as long as the cactus is hitting the ground, it's going to root in about like 12, I'd say probably 3 to 4 weeks. I think maybe 5 weeks, somewhere around there. Some people say a little longer, but I'm hearing 3 to 4 weeks, somewhere around there. But it doesn't matter to me, because the great thing about a prickly pear cactus is you can just throw it in the ground and forget about it. And I mean, they're going to virtually grow anywhere. I mean, these plants are, they're desert plants. They're used to getting very little water. So you always want to make sure you have gloves, put your gloves on, but most importantly, you can use tongs. I think the best method is just to get a piece of cardboard and just make a little holder right there, right? So all I'm going to do is just grab the prickly pear cactus. I'm going to grab it, stick it in the ground, cover it up, all done, right? And I think the fruit on them I've never had the fruit, but I see them. They're pretty. They're nice, big, red, round fruits. And so I heard you can't eat them, so that's a good thing. But so what I did was I cut the cactus off and I put them in a 5-gallon bucket. I just let them sit there for about a week. 4 or 5 days, they're going to scab over. You can, I suppose, put them in the ground when they're freshly cut. But they say that, it helps with, not getting disease and, rotting out the cactus and things like that when you put it in the ground. So, so I would suggest just letting it kind of dry out for the next, 4 or 5 days. Check it, make sure it's scabbed over, then you know what, you're ready to plant it in the ground. So, and you can put it virtually anywhere. I mean, so another thing you want to do is you don't want to water it right away, okay? You want to just kind of just put it in the ground and just forget about it. Maybe in about a week or two, maybe come back and do some watering, make sure that it's getting some water. But cactuses, they're like succulents. They don't need a lot of water. So, so I want to kind of tell you what I did to prepare them anyways. And I'm also going to show you my torch cactus I just got. I'm going to plant about like 6 or 7 torch cactuses starting to flower, and I'll post a video of what it looks like. Now, torch cactus, they're a little bit smaller cactus, but they don't get as big, I don't think, as the prickly pear cactus, but they produce some of the most beautiful flowers. I mean, from pinks to oranges to yellows. I mean, just the reds, the vibrant colors of purples. And so I think I'd like to get maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 of them and put them in the garden, the cactus garden. It's not going to be a very big cactus garden, but I want to see those blooms come out. Now,